Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. A Bitcoin analyst has predicted a price for XRP between $25 and $30. That's a growth of over 34,000% even at the low end of the range. Also, it piques my attention when Bitcoin analysts predict spectacular future gains in XRP's value. The crypto basic luminaries also share their thoughts on whether or not XRP will reach $5 this year. There's also this story where an expert claims you'll make the top 5 and XRP will surpass USDT in the next bull run. The idea that XRP will once again be among the 3 largest cryptocurrencies by market cap is what we need to discuss, and I don't even know why they bothered to put USDT there. Not that I expect it to, but neither am I shocked if it does. To be clear, I am not a financial expert and am not giving any sort of financial advice, but I do want to lay out the situation. And remember, you should never use anything I say as a reason to buy or sell something. I'm merely a hobbyist who finds fun in discussing cryptography in the form of YouTube videos. But only as a pastime and for recreation. XRP is currently worth $29.372 or 71 cents when converted to Bitcoin. Thus, the cryptocurrency markets appear to have paused their recent bleeding. Also, keep in mind that the current decline in XRP occurred roughly at the same time as Bitcoin. It's not surprising that some people cashed out after the price of XRP nearly doubled after the positive news that it is not a security. You see this sort of thing in crypto all the damn time. Just because some or all of those folks didn't sell their XRP after it nearly doubled in price doesn't suggest anything is wrong with XRP. The practice is common among humans. This is not evidence of a serious issue. And XRP's price action remains symmetrical with Bitcoin's. So, your 52 on the crypto fear and greed index doesn't worry me in the slightest. So, folks are currently in a mellow mood. Here, however, is the view of XRP chart analyst Harry E.T. Geraldo XRP, who is well known in our community for predicting the biggest XRP run in history, when the price climbed from around 20 cents to almost $4. In the first days of 2018, he predicted the peak. And he remarked, "This is Bitcoin right here, it says Bitcoin." This afternoon, he was impressed and affected by Bitcoin. Since prices haven't dropped much more, shorts should give up for the time being. And he just now tweeted that out. So, let's hope you're right about that. We also don't observe any particularly low quantities of that. And then there's this headline, which is misleading in a major way. I have no idea where they got that number, and I'll explain why it's wrong in a year and a half, but the headline claims that an analyst for Bitcoin predicts that the price of XRP would jump 2,397% to $26. I'll be fixing that right away. But let's skip the intro and get down to business. In addition, pro-Bitcoin crypto analyst Captain Fabeck tweeted his belief that XRP might reach astounding heights between $25 and $30. Despite his confidence in the forthcoming bull run, he urged investors to proceed with caution and a level head during the current phase. Fabeck also cautioned against giving in to FOMO and instead adopting a steady and patient accumulation strategy, assuring them that the bull run was not a pipe dream but a matter of time. Let's be honest, I have no idea if he is a maximalist or not. It's just that, generally speaking, it's easy to tell that your Twitter account is an X account just by looking at the screen. As you can see, it has been rebranded and is now typically used when you have Bitcoin in your previous account. When you normally see the Maximals types and the XRP Inter type, he went out of his way to pair it with a tiny Bitcoin logo. Therefore, I am not implying that he is. But even if he is still being intellectually honest by stating his solid belief that the price of XRP is about to rise. Yes, I can see why that might be appealing to you. No matter what. Just thought it was interesting to point out that not everyone is as pro-Bitcoin as the person we're discussing. Here's what he tweeted. He also provided this chart, which I will expand to fill the screen. Even though this is only a USD chart, I think XRP has the ability to reach $25 to $30 in the subsequent bull run. Remember that we are still in the accumulation phase for the time being. Don't worry about missing out. Be patient and keep piling on slowly. A bull run is inevitable. And so, I have no problem with the idea. I don't try to predict the market. I have no idea where XRP is headed, but I am confident that we will experience an upward movement at some time. That's why I've kept some XRP in my wallet for about 6 years now. I've always thought that after we saw the final close to $4, an all-time high, expected to break that record at an unspecified time in the future. It's taken a lot longer than I anticipated. However, I put the blame on the SEC. If it weren't for them, I predict it would have reached a record high in 2021. But I just checked a percentage increase calculator, and the current price of XRP is 71 cents, therefore your numbers are off. As a result, if you check the screen and find the final value is 25, I entered it. An increase from 71 cents to $25 would represent a 3,421% price hike. I'm betting that if it happened, a lot of people would be very pleased and buy and sell a lot of XRP. I'll be honest with you, if XRP ever gets to $25, I'm out of here. First, I should mention that I have more XRP than the vast majority of people will ever have in their entire lives. And by the way, it entailed a lot more risk on my part, which is why I paid a lot more money. One advantage of investing more money up front is being able to cash out when you're ready. If I had invested less money in XRP initially, I would have waited until the price reached my target before selling. However, if the price of XRP doesn't reach my target in the next bull cycle year, I may have to wait until the price reaches a higher level. And then, what would it be 4 or 5 years later? Not interested. That's what I mean, and it's not like I wouldn't run again. I'm just saying I'd rather not be a part of it anymore. What I want to gain from it now, and this is why I've invested so much, is that once it gets rolling, I won't have to wait for it to reach astronomical heights before I can say, yep, hey, there's my life changing. Okay, I think that covers everything. All that remains is the numbers 3004 and 21%. And by the way, I assume most of you have XRP positions, even before the current run up to 90 cents, and yet it has pulled back to 71 cents today. Where was XRP, though, before Judge Torres's ruling? I can't recall the exact penny amount, but I imagine it was around 48 cents, give or take. So, from a quarter to $25. For the sake of the film, I did some quick math and determined that a 5,100 would be appropriate. I'll enter that number right now. That's a rise of 5,108%, or 40 it's it. Those who invested in XRP before, to the judge's impending verdict, stand to gain 5,108% if the cryptocurrency rises to $25. Neither of us cares if you do it. And to be honest, those rates don't sound that outrageous. The point is that I have no idea what will occur next. I don't try to predict the market. But I will mention that it was Captain Fabeck who tweeted that out, and that the price tag was in the $25 to $30 area. One of his fans is a Bitcoin devotee, so as you might anticipate, they have a large Bitcoin or following among artists interested in altcoins, and these people generally view altcoins as worthless. Well, that settles it. I despise the maximalist philosophy, which is illogical and counterproductive. As far as I'm concerned, it's just ideological nonsense. What you saw on your screen is a normal reaction from many people, including me. Someone with the handle Patient Bull 90 replied, "Tell me the market cap if it reaches those figures, champ. Impossible. There you go, the age-old arguments, market cap too high, therefore XRP, never $25 to $30. Tell me the market cap," he prompted. So I immediately answered to this individual by telling him about the market. If XRP's price hits $25, its market cap will reach the $1.3 trillion I predicted. A calculator is available to me. Multiply the total amount in circulation by the market rate, which we'll assume is $25. That's $1.3 trillion right there. So I typed, impossible, but then I realized Bitcoin had already reached that market cap. Some Bitcoin maximalists in the early 2000s predicted that XRP would never be worth $1. The price jumped to about $4. Because there were so many tweets at the time, that was a lot of fun for me. Oh, XRP, it'll never make it into print. It almost made it for a pleasant period of time, but it just can't do it. Then I added that maximalists have a terrible track record of implementing realistic XRP targets. To my knowledge, this is true at this time. Yes, and think about this as well. So, let's say Bitcoin, since, once more, I've never been so close to $70,000 in my life. So you may see that number multiplied by 3. That comes to just over $200,000 in total. During the subsequent bull run, it will only be 3 times higher than its prior peak. It's possible that occurs. I'm not predicting prices, but it doesn't seem completely out of the question, does it? Assuming Bitcoin's price increases by a factor of 3, its market cap would rise to almost $4 trillion. Therefore, if Bitcoin is the topic, you're telling me that even if we spend around $4 trillion, XRP won't even come close to being worth that much? The record shows, however, that such an argument is historically weak. No way in hell do I believe that. As a result, I have no idea what will occur. What I mean to say. This makes a lot of sense. As an additional point, a market cap of $1.3 trillion doesn't require all that much investment. I brought this up in a recent video, but Fundstrat's Tom Lee recently made some comments regarding the potential financial benefits of having BlackRock approve a Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, that trades in real time. And he basically said that he believes there's any dollar amount that comes in. If you round up to $200 billion and tell people that's how much it is, you'll probably receive a multiplier of 4 or 5. Similarly with regards to market value. If that's the case, then I figured, okay, because what happens during these runs is, people just start getting emotional and there's bidding up in price, but that doesn't mean there's a huge influx of money right then compared to 30 minutes ago, it just means people are getting in a frenzy. So, I'm not sure if a $1.3 trillion market valuation requires $200 billion in new XRP investments. And that's a factor that's notoriously difficult to monitor. I haven't come across any unblemished totals. I've noticed some suspicions. Fair enough, we don't collect information on everyone. If I'm missing something, though, please let me know. But in nearly 6 years, I haven't come across anything that can be considered irrefutable on the subject. So, even while there is plenty of cash on hand to propel XRP to the stratosphere, that is no guarantee that it will. But, sure, there's more cash on hand than is strictly required to make it happen. I believe that XRP will have an international influence because of the widespread enthusiasm surrounding it, its practical applications, and the precision with which it is treated under US law. Then, prominent figures in the industry discuss XRP's potential to reach $5 before the end of the year. To be honest, I have no idea if this is going to occur. Again, I can't forecast the future of Bitcoin's value, but I can say this: if there's a surplus, spend it. Now that it's clear that XRP has been given the legal clearance it needs, the cryptocurrency is free to soar to new heights. However, unlike in 2021, when its potential was limited by questions over whether or not it constituted a security, XRP is now unrestricted and able to run with greater agility. I'm going to butcher the name and call her Swanee, but it's just a decentralized cryptocurrency, and they gave their thoughts on it. He established a well-renowned think tank for financial managers outside of the crypto business and predicts that XRP might reach $5 by 2023. And I'll just say my opinion is, if that's going to happen, now that it's obvious the legal clarity didn't cause a new all-time high in and of itself, you should expect to see Bitcoin's value rise by a certain percentage at the very least, though I can't say for sure that it will reach a new record high anytime soon. As was highlighted in the news recently, Chainlink had a similar run a few years ago, coinciding with Bitcoin's rise, and reached a record high. In 2017, it was at 25 cents, but by the end of the year it had risen to $4. A graph I drew from that movie cost me something like $4.50 in what seems to have been the summer of 2019. However, the point remains that Bitcoin was soaring at the moment despite the fact that it had not yet reached a new all-time high. And that contributed to Chainlink reaching a new peak. So the idea is not completely without merit. I have no idea if it will occur or not. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but I don't think it's crazy that XRP could reach that price level and set Bitcoins running. Meanwhile, Jake Hill, CEO of Dead Hammer, has recognized the significance of the courtroom victory as a positive development for the cryptocurrency community. He also acknowledged the difficulty of reaching a $5 price for XRP. His analysis tool notes that an increase of this magnitude is noteworthy for any asset, XRP included. But he still manages to get people talking about XRP. Historically, he has been able to outperform Ethereum's market cap, and the cryptocurrency has a history of experiencing sporadic upswings. So, he says, under good conditions, it's possible it may go above the $5 mark. As far as this market value is concerned, well, for me it's simply like if Bitcoins are running, that significantly enhances the likelihood of that. Now you know why. This article's sources believe that XRP will surpass USDT as the world's leading cryptocurrency during the next bull run. I won't go into detail, but you already knew. This is the person they're hiding behind Dell Crypto. But he's talking about XRP's rise to the third largest cryptocurrency again. That is, I have no idea what will happen, but that is not implausible at all. A bull whose concept is based on the actual world rather than on Looney Tunes. And because you've seen XRP in the number 2 slot, it's very evident at this point, given what's transpired after July 13th, when they gained its legal certainty, that it's not just gonna snap back. The other 2.5 years of XRP market harm can be attributed to the need for legal clarification. Yes, we witnessed a successful run after 2.5 years of destruction, but it will not be easily repaired with a wave of the hand. I don't think it's ridiculous to think that XRP may surge to the point where it has a market capitalization in the top 3. A high market cap is warranted if it achieves and maintains the number 2 position for any length of time. And right now, just to create a little more of a picture, it's the 4th largest market cap, with just USDT larger. If we're talking about XRP, then its value has already exceeded USDT after more than doubling. That makes it the 3rd best option. The company's market valuation is just over $80 billion at this point. To go up to 2nd place, the current value of ETH is $223 billion. And if XRP is up and running, then ETH probably is too. That market capitalization should be larger as a result. Therefore, XRP would require a multiplier impact of at least 2x, and preferably 3x, to overtake the current number 2. However, it's not impossible. That's just not crazy to me. The only people who think this will never happen are Bitcoin maximalists and XRP haters. Oh, well, that's a shame. You poor thing. For the simple reason that XRP is the only global large-cap coin for which US regulatory clarity exists. And you all were mistaken about XRP in 2017, it almost reached $4, making you appear like complete and utter idiots. And you'll end up appearing silly it. Again, this is probably the case because, after all, the entire asset class should move together if for no other reason. We also know that the price of XRP has been artificially low for the past 2.5 years. And it's not exactly dying out, but it hasn't recovered to its previous level either. If it weren't for the SEC's meddling, that is. The item has not yet been returned to that location. And if that is the case, then perhaps the current price is too low. The market hasn't yet fully reflected this, in my opinion. Who knows? No, I don't give out financial advice. Nothing I say should be used as a basis for a purchase or sale. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.